and that's a huge amount already. 500,000 with the addition of the second place. That's even bigger. And like, I don't know, like it's a. Hopefully, we'll see these teams use that, put that to good use, improving their devices, using the like building up a boot camp for them, so they can work even further together. And what more damage can they do if this team stick up together in the boot camp every time that they are playing? But that have yet to be seen, depending on how management works. But the management of this flight path is really doing well, AJ. I think the airlines this time is in a good mood.
So the pilot's in a good mood. He decided to take a good flight path in. But a hot drop we are about to see. ENE Phoenix construction side on for the move. And I believe this should be the players of 4-3-2 in there, or did they drop somewhere else?
Yeah, well, we have this time we have ENE Phoenix and ABC Mystic. Earlier, I was eyeing for the Fort Kings and Riley Esports on that Hydro Dam, and I think the battle continues in Estate. So a lot of hot drops in there on the northern part. Apologies, I didn't see that much at the bottom part of the map.
You and me both same, brother. AGE, this is a little bit of a flashback. And I mean, why don't you guys just quit this and just go play MP or something and then come back, right? I think they just want this 5v5, man.
Well, I'll probably jump in on a 4v5. No, I think this is better for them because there's a lot more elevation compared to what we see in the raid. And then there's a lot of movement in there. And Trevor taking down two of the members of HGE despite of the rewind, still knocked down. And it's a good turnaround this time of AXP. I think this is more of the ego as moving in, because earlier it's AXP who has been taken out and Ninji was the only one surviving. So Burn doing it a little bit too smart, but not so much, as the rest of AXP will be going in for a rush. Still, one remains in this team, but AXP, even with two lost members, they are doing well in this game. It's now left on how and when they will take down Maui in this area.
Yeah, Maui very smartly ran away to pick up the dog tags of the rest of his team members, because you know the trend of these two, man. They just want to go round two. Trading out each other. But Blink, on the other hand, meets the Vitas out there in the open field. Blink dropped by Kuzma, great rewind play. Raygun, on the other hand, shuts down Javi. This is a 1-for-1 trade so far. This time caught out by Raygun. PPSH galore as he spams it all in, missing Kuzma. MX9 returns fire.
And that was almost a scan in there. Time's running out, but NRX420 right now, I think they're winning it. Pabi is the only one remaining at this point. Zeus and Raygun needs to be picked up, and Blink's dog tag needs to be scanned. But dog tags will be waiting in here. Pabi surviving this fight. It's good to turn in there. But who will be knocking in the door? It's NRX432 in here. Brothers against brothers, and there's no backing out.
No backing out. No getting away. 432 when they meet 420. This is just bragging rights between the brothers, man. Joker looting up the death crate. Clyde shut down by D-Sing. AXP dropping by to say hello to the boys as well. NRX 432, they've done the deed and they are getting the heck out of there before AXP can get a jump on them. Raygun has managed to escape the watchful eyes of 432 already, but can he now escape AXP as well, who are in here to finish off the job?
There's no rest for NX420 at this point. Engagement after engagement after engagement as they wait for Blink to come back. Not quite sure if the dog tags of Babi and Zeus has been picked up already, but AXP will be left in here with nada, nothing to their name, and they need to relocate. They need to get mostly off the objective of this game. It is upgrades as well as the airdrop, but no, they spotted NX432 in there on the other side. The keys will be taken out, and there we have it. That is the shocks that I have, that I want to have in my car, AJ. I want to move around and bounce off the walls.
we all have to be driving around rubber cars, Neptune. Rubber cars. And I think, you know, it won't really do great for the aerodynamics as well as the weight of the overall car. So it'll take a while, man. It'll take a while before we can bring it into the real world. But spotting the battle between Mystic as well as E&E Phoenix, this has gone on for quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just for this time, but for several times already.
Yeah.
And, well, ABC Mystic at some point surviving it. And that's one thing that surprises me. They try to engage. It takes 5 minutes or even more before it ends. Or it ends with both teams disengaging, which is a loss of time already. You can get 1 or 2 kills at this point, but it really doesn't change the fact that you're losing a lot of time in getting into some objectives.
Yeah.
Not anyone in here has been upgraded already. I'm pretty sure they're just wasting resources from this engagement.
10 people down and out on the ground, but the dog tags can still be picked up. It's just circle number 1. But they have to hurry it up though, because in the next 10 minutes, they are going to run out of options, run out of time as well. Obviously, those dog tags aren't going to be lasting for all of the 10 minutes, so they have to make a move either way. Amina.Zina, Cookie. Very accurate with his shots usually, but a little bit too far. Uses it just for the extra bit of information. Sends it over to Nyx as well as KKPGs. Miru trying to take down their opponents. Finds nobody. And Amina.Zina will just have to deal with this 1 kill point that they have on themselves so far.
Yeah, it's early into the game. First phase right now, but the battle continues right here. It is Royale Esports and almighty grenades after grenades, and the smokes included as well. The Kotaro will be able to detect that hit against GB and Chase right now. Good opportunity for him to gatekeep anyone, and this is what we're talking about with the sniper. Even if you get that distance and far away from the team, you can get those kills, but it is not to the price of the lives of your teammates. So they need to regroup and recover on this fight, but those teams that doesn't need it is Vagabonds Esports, because they are just hunting for the conquerors in this game, AJ.
And it looks like chatbots have invaded our comment section in Facebook. A lot of comments are being spammed in there, just continuously being blocked, but I think it's a little bit GG in terms of what's happening in there. Hopefully, we will be able to solve that problem. Virus, on the other hand, meets Quasi, takes his vehicle out of the equation. D-Sync traveling around. Travis has this opportunity out in the open battlefield. D-Sync, as he goes in for the shots, gets tagged up instead. His blade half broken. Yato drops Dre, and this is a 3-way, make that 4-way battle between these teams.
Yeah, Vagabonds and Nomads and AXP right now. Great potential for AXP to get this kills, but Virus was able to take down Ninji from that battle. And this is a different team of AXP that we are seeing in our screen right now. But off screen, the battle also happening from their side. Mizuki Cutie right here tagging up Pogs, but Pogs will be able to get away. Mizuki Cutie might have a missed opportunity for the kill, and that boulder, that hill, will block any shots from AXP, AJ.
Very interesting turnout of events here. The Arena Survivors just getting hotter and hotter. There will be a tea time, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, right after this broadcast. And there'll be a tea time where we'll sit down. Maybe you're invited as well for this tea time, Neptune. We'll just chill, you know, have a couple of conversations as to what has been going on in Garena Survivors so far. All of the action, all of the party. We have to hop on into it, right? Vitality, on the other hand, getting themselves bagged by Fright. And the Jack 12 going to town with all of them. AXP Turtles, on the other hand, they sneak away into a small little defensive compound for themselves. And you, community, you are invited for the comments section in the tea segment as well.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of tea might be zipped and spilled as well later on. So looking forward to it, AJ. And we'll have to see as to how that will end later. So you're invited, but before we go there, you're still invited to like and share the stream, guys, because a lot more is happening. We are just in the second phase of Safe Zone. Though this is the last match, I'm pretty sure a lot of excitement will be given by this team. And the 4 Kings right now, 3 kills, their name all upgraded, and the chopper in play. They might be spotting the Conquerors right now. We're in. Consistency is not working for them. Survivability as well. So Conquerors might be taking the end of this game in here, but they might be dropping a little bit too near against Vagabonds Esports if that is a correct team that I've seen from that minimap.
Yeah, NRX 420. This is a big fight. Cookie, up top, 4 Kings. We spot them out. And I believe the Conquerors are on the way. Ooh, Vagabonds Esports on the way as well. This is a drive-by. NRX 420, don't do anything, man. Don't breathe. Don't even breathe. Vagabonds Esports drives by. And Cookie watching all of... No, I cannot believe what I'm watching. Vagabonds Esports, they hop out of the vehicle and they're going in for it. But Yatok taken out by Papi's Godnade. Blink shuts one down. Cookie from afar attacks Zeus instead. And RX 420 have an assassin in the tree. Raygun moving around trying to look for a way to spot this guy out. But Vagabonds Esports too accurate with the drive-by though.
Yeah, but the thing is, with that nades as well as the fireback coming from NRX 420, I mean, Vagabonds Esports might have been in there caught with a wow, but they needed to move away, NRX 420, on that matter, because they haven't seen anything of a challenge or that they can do against the challenge of Cookie in there on the snipes. And Papi right now jumping in on a tank, probably a wrong vehicle to move into. As he moves in together with the teams. The airdrops will be coming in, but the battle continues against Armament Rosina, and it is Loki who takes them down.
Interesting spots coming through here. Vagabonds, Nomads, Void across the battlefield. Nomads shuts them down. And it looks like it's just an all-out chaos. Papi gets caught by AXP Turtles. This team is yet another pain in everybody's backs out there on the battlefield. AXP Turtles have just been farming kill after kill. And Blink now going to Kingdom Come. Back to the lobby you go, sir. Clyde chips in, E&E taken out. Lukey finds Cookie. And I'm not rhyming, it's just happening out there on the battlefield.
Well, call it as it is, but it is what it is. Vagabonds Nomads right now into the drive and to the gunshots. But Sunset is not yet near, as E&E Phoenix will be in here waiting. But KKPG right now, opportunity, but a rewind will miss that on their side. Trevor will be taken out of the safe zone. And AXP right now will be at the loss of teammates. Now, KKPG right here is the only one on this area. The rest of the teams that are already rotated might be pushing up against Vagabonds and Esports from the left side, but as we can see, Cookie will be backing off. Don't want any part of Vagabonds Esports at this point. Might be meeting up with 8XP on the other side, and the chase continues, AJ.
The chase will obviously continue for all of them as they try to look for the circle, as well as a little bit of that adjustment out there on the battlefield. Vagabonds Esports, I don't know how they decided to engage with 420 out there in the open just like that. But I want to see that kind of Vagabonds Esports right in front of the Nomads, right? Park that car, do a little bit of slide. They can drift it into there, just park that car just so stylishly and then go bang, bang. Nomads engaging with Almighty Prime. That's a big fight. And Almighty Prime might just retaliate. And we know exactly what they're capable of. But Zimiru, Armin, and Rosina about to get snuffed out. Ooh, Nash couldn't get that final hit in.
Well, PPSH is not a good gun, especially with the distance in there. Up close, yes, possibly, but he should have switched in there. And Blue right now in here trying to use a different one, but he's more of a snipe in that distance. So switching weapons can be possible, but with the quickness of how Sumiri is moving, as well as with his snowboard mobility that he have a better chance. But with a chase at an ATV, well, I think this is GG's right now. But a getaway, where we'll be hiding off, there you have it. Spotted on the go, and there goes Yato for the kills.
Let's see if Vagabonds Esports will continue dominating out there on the battlefield. Lukey doesn't really need an exotic Arctic 50, if you ask me. This guy has got bionic eyes out there on the battlefield. Nobody is safe when Lukey is in town. 4 Kings, on the other hand, Instinct is showing you the kind of blood that he wants to see on his axe. And Riley Esports might just be the ones to spill that blood, but they disengage. Instinct from afar. These shots aren't going to connect, but 4K, I like the setup here. 2 of those pink airdrops have been hit already. They are ready for a battle.
Yeah, Fright is taking the lead right now, trying to check all the corners, but Riley is not yet spotted. I think they were able to get away that quickly, and the rest of the teams have no visibility of that as well. And that is Riley Esports surviving that engagement. But on the other side, Kiel has the attention of Conquerors right now, and there it goes. On the other side, the Blue taking the kill against Secre. So the Conquerors has been caught in the middle of this battle. But as we look at the kill feed, a lot of kills happening in there. It's not just from one team, several teams making those kills already, Ajay.
Let's see if or not they can buck up here. Joko, big kill. Chase taken down. That's not a team you want to be tickling. NRX 432. They will fight back, and when it fights back, it's very painful, brother. You better get out of there. Vagabonds Nomads on the other hand. Riley Esports out in the open. Kings, big fight. But now he's a little bit too far. But Negi manages to get a hit, but Joko shuts down Nomad. Vagabonds Esports, I believe, one of those players. This is all out chaos now, Neptune.
Yeah, Instinct right now just using those window to get those shots, and the flank being done by Fright. A little bit too aggressive to my liking. Good thing he has a snowboard, but he's only bringing the fight back to their teammates. And the pickup is being done against a Neg at this point. It's not looking good. They need to reposition, but the compound is one of the greatest cover that they can use right now at this point. It is NRX 420 going in against Vagabonds Esports, and Zeus will be taken down. AXP will be joining the party, but no damage just yet. But when we talk about a total damage, 8 kills already for this team.
Vagabonds Esports now, open grounds out there on the battlefield. What is Blink doing behind all of them? Secretly running around, trying to play the game of survival, but he needs to get through the players of the Vagabonds Esports squad before he can play the game of survival. Blink, Master Survivor, ninja skills out there right now, Neptune.
Yeah, Blink salute indeed if he will be able to survive this. But Kiel, on the other hand, was able to take down Pappy, so not looking good for the rest of NRX 420. As we still have 10 teams fighting it off. Vagabonds Nomads, though we have not seen them that much in this fight. 10 kills already to the name, but this time it's the 4 Kings putting in the challenge. The smoke has been released right now, and here comes the rest of the team, and I think this is a good setup for them. What? Fright and Negi in there with a God Nade against Esser, and Travis down. A good stride for 4 Kings to take the Nomads out.
Negi, God Nade. Esser taken out, and this is just a unfortunate situation for Vagabonds Nomads. And now a 3-way battle. The flank comes through. Fright eats up Bogs, and Nomads are out. Just like that. 9 more teams out there on the battlefield. The players of 4 Kings, they retreat because there is a potential ambush here coming directly from Vagabonds Esports. They're just making a beeline for the 4 Kings. Armin and Rodzina drops by halfway. 4 Kings get distracted. Halo from across drops Nash. And the fight by NRX 432 now from outside the circle into the middle. Kill drops Cookie. Big fight coming through here, Neptune.
2 remaining for Vagabonds Esports, and a lot of teams are trying to gun them down. Looking right now using that Arctic 50, but it will not connect, and Nash will be eliminated from this game. Yato and Lucky will be stuck in this corner, and in a few seconds, they need to move out. Smokes need to be ready, but here comes Lucky a little bit ahead of himself, using that ninja to get above each other teams, just to make sure that he will not be spotted. But there goes a team of 4 Kings, and instinctively kills him and eliminates him from this fight. There's only 1 left for Vagabonds Esports, but this time the 4 Kings is putting up a show.
Yeah, they want to rage. They want to make sure everybody gets taken out of the equation and perhaps finally manage to get the #1 spot they've been waiting for the longest of time. Vagabonds might have been able to win this. Nomads might have been able to steal away the 2nd spot of the prize pool. But everybody out there now fighting for glory. 420 still alive. Raygun, what you doing, boy? Slides out behind the players of AXP. And AXP, alive as they are, the circle forces everybody in here for one final party, Neptune.
Earlier was Jokok. This time it's Reagan to prove the survivability can be a strong point for this team. But Instinct right now missing those shots on the Ninja. But they need to move because this will hurt. But reposition right now. I think Instinct is a little bit lost. With only a few HP right now. Get a good corner in there that is not affected by the safe zone. And it's a good thing that they have this compound. But Kimmy will be hiding out in this area. Negi from above. out 2 members from AXP just hiding out as battle continues from the outside. And guess, AJ, Reagan is still alive and just moving. No one can stop him.
No one can stop him, but Deasing from the back. Halo slides away. NRX 432. What a play. What a defense. Reagan still alive and kicking. 432 alive and kicking as well. Negi shuts down Deasing. This is the 4 Kings and the 432 and the 420 going head to head to head. They need to just take out AXP from this equation so that we can have an OG battle down there on that battlefield and see a little bit of the rivalry play out as well on the final matchup of Garena Survivor Season 2 Neptune.
AXP Kimmich right now. Whoa, 1 room away. The backstab against Negi in there. Gets with the Jack. But Kimmich will be taken out in here. And Trey right now trying to scramble, but losing a lot of HP. And here comes Instinct, 2 HP. And is recovering right now. But there goes NRX 432 Halo for the win, AJ.
What a play, 432. What a game. Nailing the final victory, bringing the whole of Garena Season 2 survivors to a close. Legacy made by NRX 432 in this round. They popped off, man. Where have they been? Where have they been? Sleeping all this while? Yeah, you sleep now. You've been sleeping the whole competition, man.
Well, get a statement to where they were, but this time, I mean, at least they get a win in there and a chance to prove that even them, like for the position that they have from the competition, the finals, they can still manage to get a win. Now, so much more in the next season, wherein a lot has been thrown already into what they cannot do, what they can do, and hopefully they felt that already into the game. But this time, not only did they get that #1 spot, 14 kills in this game, AJ. Imagine that.